So basically, there was a situation with my partner's trust since he had passed, and the trustee of the trust came and reclaimed the property that I lived in. So what I was worried about was, what legally could happen to me, and wanting to protect myself. So, I came to Richard, who's very astute in, asking all the right questions to figure out where I stood, whether I, should pursue trying to keep the house, whether that was not an option. And when we discovered that it really wasn't an option, he sought to protect me from any litigation that would happen. So he's the one who came up with, we should both have a agreement, me and the trustee, where, I won't pursue anything, but they won't pursue anything back on me. And I'm glad Richard did that, because then I felt protected from, anything that could come up potentially. Well, to be honest, Richard is a friend of mine. So, it was funny how I had pursued a couple of other attorneys, just starting off with people that were going to do my estate planning. And for some reason had not come up with Richard. And all of a sudden it dawned on me. I'm like, Richard, let me talk to you about this. And I hate to say this because it sounds so cliche, but, I'm not only a friend, but a client, it's the funny thing is I felt like he was taking care of me as an attorney, but as my friend. And, there wasn't this, crossing of the lines anywhere, I felt like it was just fair and honest and good conversation to have with him. And that he really, sought to protect me as a client. But, I always felt like, the friendship was also part of that. And I think he probably treats everyone that he deals with kind of in the same manner, that caring about you, caring about your needs and getting those taken care of. And I know that in the future, now that we get past, this issue, that he'll be taking care of my trust. He listened to exactly what my situation was, asked me all the right questions. I'm normally an IT project manager, so I have to, when I'm dealing with a situation in a project, have to ask all the questions to figure out what are the needs, who are the right people that I need to talk to, what's the overall situation. I may not be technical, but I'm technical enough to be dangerous. And, that leads me to asking, all those questions, even if I'm not going to do it. And I felt like he did things in the way that I would do it, asking me all the right questions so that whatever the outcome was with the discussion that we had, again, to figure out whether I had any rights to access to the trust, or whether that was just out of bounds and we pursue, other options. Overall, he's going to listen, he's going to analyze it, he's going to pursue what's in your best interests. And if I'm recommending him, I not only know that, he helped me in this situation, and again, he's going to help me in my pursuit of my trust situation. So, I don't know. I just feel like I'm secure in the knowledge that he is protecting me, he's looking out for my interests, and that he will do that, with any other client, because I know him well enough, even as a friend, to know that he he cares. And it's not just an idea of money or, like get them in, get them out, or, check the box to get it done, where, some people do that. You just feel like, and in situations, I think in legal situations, it's emotional. But, he didn't let me go off, which I could have. He kept me on track. So I think if I were, to tell anybody, he'd keep you on track. He'll make sure that your interests are protected, and you'll feel comfortable in the knowledge that, talking with him and sharing things, confidential, protected, all those good things. I don't know that I'm saying it correctly, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. I don't know if he does this with any other clients, but I of course I have his number, and even when something comes up where I have a question about something, at least I know I could text him, and then he'll get back to me, with the answer. It may not be right that minute, which I totally understand, because there's meetings and there's other things happening. He has a life, but he always gets back to me. And, I thought that his, team was pretty much that way too with, I didn't interact with them much really, but it was more like, the email and getting the documents or getting things signed or everything was pretty much just, not a wait and see or have to prime somebody to do it. I mean, things were done, pretty much right away. So I felt like it was fast and easy and, done well.